What is up, everyone? Tony here with the video, and this is going to be my review of the Zte Zmax Pro. I've had this device, I actually picked it up August 1st, so it's actually been 19 days since I've had this device. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about my experience with it and the 19 days of usage. Also, the coverage as far as Metro PCS. It's currently on Metro PCS. So my experience with it has been, as far as the service, Metro PCS, it's similar to T-Mobile. It's actually T-Mobile, just different carrier name. It uses their same towers, so I'm getting the same service, the same connections. Everything's speeds and everything seem to be the same as far as T-Mobile versus Metro PCS. So let's get that out the way. Now, as far as the device, this is a $99 device. You could only pick this up at Metro PCS. So in order for you to pick this device up, you do have to get service by Metro PCS. So the device will be $99, and then you will have to get some kind of service for it, either being $30 package plan or the $50 package plan, whichever one you choose. Or you can just buy the device outright and it will cost you a little bit more. I think it's $180 plus tax out the door. So I opted to just pay $99 and get the $50 plan. That way I can try out the service while I'm at it. And when the service is done, I was gonna either use it for another 2 months and get 2 more months of service, or I decided just to unlock the device and just use it till the 1 month service is up. And then I was gonna put my T-Mobile SIM card in here. So that's what I did. I actually unlocked the device. The device is carrier unlocked, so you can use it on any GSM carrier you choose. It'll work on Cricket, Simple Mobile, T-Mobile, AT&T, pretty much any carrier that has GSM radios or uses, the GSM frequency, it'll work on. I'm not sure if it'll work on CDMA, like Verizon or Sprint, but I know it will work on all GSM carriers. So with that being said, that's what I did. I went ahead and unlocked the device, and I'm still using it on Metro PCS, but once the service is over, I'm gonna put my T-Mobile SIM card in here, and I'll be using my T-Mobile SIM. So far I've tried it, for a few days, and it works perfectly. So yeah, let's get into the device. This is a huge device. This device is not for everyone. You're getting a whole lot of device for $99. So that is a deal in itself. Now, is this device for everyone? I'm gonna go ahead and say no, simply because of the size. It is a fairly large device, and I'll go ahead and compare it to my Moto G4, so you can see that 5.5 inch device to a larger device. You're gonna see there is a difference in footprint. So you can see that it's not much bigger, but it is wider and taller. So if you have smaller hands, I'm gonna go ahead and recommend the Moto G4, which it's more easier in the hand and more pocketable. But if you have large hands and you can deal with the 6-inch display, then yeah, go ahead and pick this up. This is hard to pass up for $99. So anyway, let's go ahead and knock out the specs real quick. So this is running a Snapdragon 617. It's got 2 gigs of RAM, 13 megapixel camera, fingerprint scanner, flash in the back. It doesn't look like a dual tone. It just looks like a regular flash. So on the side, we have the power buttons on the bottom. It does have ridges. It does have a little gold accent that goes all around the buttons, which looks real good. Then above that, we have the volume rockers. On the top, we have 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, microphone. We have a 5 megapixel camera, earpiece, and then we have this huge display, which is actually a 6-inch display. It's IPS screen, it's LCD. It is very vivid, very bright. I have no complaints on the screen. 6-inch screen, 1080p, beautiful display. This is one of the reasons why this is such a great device, for this huge, beautiful screen. We do have capacitive buttons on the bottom, which they do light up. The home button Also is a notification light, so it blinks when you do get a notification, so that is awesome. The buttons, capacitive buttons are reversible. You can switch them up. You can put the recent apps button over here, over there, back button, whichever way you choose. But yeah, the fact that this huge screen and the cameras are real good. Fingerprint scanner on the bottom is real good. It's not the best, but at $99, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's real good. So let's go back to the specs. On the bottom, we do have USB Type-C and a little microphone. I did think that this frame all around the device was actually metallic. It had me fooled because of the weight of the device. The weight and feel of the device, it feels like a metallic, like it was a metallic frame. But yeah, after a couple of reviewers commented, it is plastic, but it does resemble a metal frame, and it just feels like one too. So, just to get that out the way, it is plastic. That's a little downside. I thought it was metallic or metal, but it's not, it's plastic. But still, for the $99 price point, it's a real great device. It does come with 32 gigs of internal storage with expandable SD card up to 256 gigabytes. So in this device, I do not have a SIM card simply because 32 gigs is good enough for my usage, but you can insert you can insert up to 256 gigabyte SD card and it'll work fine. So my experience with the device, overall battery life is a main concern to a lot of people, me being included. This has a 3400 milliamp battery. It does not say that it supports quick charge anywhere on the box, but in my experience, the charging times on this device is pretty rapid. I'm gonna go ahead and say about an hour, 20 minutes, an hour and a half, this device will fully charge from 0 to 100%. So fast charging, it may not say it has fast charging, but it does fast charge. Not the fastest. I believe it may have the quick charge 1.0 technology or 2.0, I'm not sure, but it does fast charge pretty quick. And seeing that it does have a 3400 milliamp battery, I have no issues with charging because it lasts me all day. So I am a heavy user, and I've gotten at least 7 hours of on-screen time. Not on average. On average, I've gotten maybe about 5.5 hours of on-screen time, but that's awesome. For a screen this big and bright, anything over 4.5 is fine with me, and this device will give you all day usage. So yeah, my experience with it, cameras, on the video portion of it, the video portion as far as taking videos has been okay. It's not the best camera out there, but it does take some great stills. And the only issue that I'm having with the video is that the audio is not the best. It's like, I did a few videos here and there, and the audio is not the best, but the video quality is real good. So if you plug in like an external microphone, like I have right now on the iPhone, this is what I use, a little external microphone, you'll get some pretty good audio. So yeah, overall, the camera, I'm gonna go ahead and give it my rating as far as from 1 to 10, 10 being the best. I'm gonna give the camera, I'm gonna give it like a 9 as far as taking pictures, and the video quality, the video portion camera, I'm gonna go ahead and give that an 8. So, because of the mic. But for it being $99, once again, you do get a great package. The camera is real good. It's better than most, than a lot of devices I've had. For this price point, you cannot beat it. As far as getting a better device for $99 with a better camera than this, you're not gonna find it. So, screen, amazing. Camera is up there. It's not the best, but it is up there. Fingerprint scanner, also not the best, but it does the job. I'll go ahead and show you the fingerprint as far as how long it takes to unlock. 1, 2, 3. So you can see there is like maybe 1 second delay, but it unlocks your device, and that's what you want it for. You want it to unlock your device. Basically, you're not gonna have any mobile payments on it because I believe it does not have any NFC. I haven't seen NFC on this device. So you do not have NFC, but you do have the latest USB Type-C, and you do have a fingerprint scanner for unlocking your device, and you have some pretty good decent cameras, and you have this huge screen, 1080p screen. So let's go ahead and see what the device comes with out of the box. You're going to go ahead and see that this comes out of the box with Android 6.0.1, and it does have the June update security patch. I have no idea how ZTE plans to keep the updates going or pushing out updates, so I'm not going to go ahead and say that this will get Android N, because it may not get it. But so far, since the device is so popular, along with the ZTE Axon 7, these are like the two top popular devices from ZTE right now, it may get Android N. So don't, take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, this device, system updates, I haven't had anything since I've gotten the device. It's currently on this version, which is the Z981 V1.0.0B08. That's the only one it's been on out of the box. I haven't received any updates. If anyone else has received an update, comment down below and let me know what version you have. So other than that, for price point would be the main selling point of this device. Price point, price point, price point. Simply because it is just a nice, beautiful device, and it has some of the latest features, on the device right now, which would be the fingerprint scanner and the USB Type-C, and just the overall design, the huge battery, the huge screen. So yeah, this is, in my usage with it, it's been great. It's been awesome. It's been an awesome device. Will I recommend this device? Absolutely. If you have, not the biggest hands, then I can't recommend it. But if you have some nice, my hands are pretty average, and the device is not that big. It fits real good in my hands, and it's pretty pocketable. It's not gonna, it's not something that looks like a brick in your pocket. So I do recommend that you get a nice slim down case. So yeah, getting back to my usage with this device, it's been great. It's been great as far as viewing YouTube videos, media content, social networking. I've basically been doing it all on this device, and this device has been an awesome performer. Opening up applications is fast. It connects to Wi-Fi real quick. It does everything you're gonna need it to do. Opening applications is real good. I'm not a huge gamer, but it does open applications pretty good. I'll go ahead and do a little speed test so you can see. I'm on Wi-Fi right now. I think I only get like 20 megabits per second. So I'll go ahead and show you a little speed test that it does provide all the 20 megabytes per second that I do have on my network. So this is Wi-Fi. So you can see it will provide, I'm actually getting more. I'm getting like 25 megabits per second and 24. So that's my Wi-Fi speeds that normally are. They're normally like 20, so I don't know why I'm getting 24, but I'll take it. So on Wi-Fi, you're not gonna have any issue connecting. The Wi-Fi speeds are pretty good. You will not get the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. You're only provided with the 2.4. And to me, that's not an issue. It's not a deal breaker. Basically all my devices are on the 2.4. I do have 5 gigahertz, but I think I use that for, my son uses that band for gaming. So yeah, Wi-Fi pretty good, connects real good. Also it connects real good on Wi-Fi, and at work also it connects real good. I get some pretty good range away from the Wi-Fi router at my job. It seems to hold that connection real good. So as far as Wi-Fi connectivity, it's been good. Call quality on this device is, as you can expect, like on T-Mobile, pretty clear. You do have Wi-Fi calling on this device, which is another great, awesome feature. and it does work on T-Mobile too. So if you unlock this device and you put it on T-Mobile, Wi-Fi calling will work perfectly. So no issues with that. Call quality is awesome. The screen resolution, brightness, beautiful. There's not a whole lot of features on this device, but I'll go ahead and go through what I can find. So, you know, the basic setup, it's pretty stock Android. There are not a whole lot of features on here. So in the display department, you have adaptive brightness. You can change the font. You can also do the navigation key light duration. So I have mine turned off because I know I don't actually need them on, but you can turn them on. You can just disable them or keep them however you want them to set them up. So that is in display. Sounds and notification, pretty simple, basic stuff right there. Security, navigation key. Here's where you can swap the keys. You can change the recents over to the left. You can change the recents back over to the right. The home button will stay the home button. There are some long presses that you can use to do certain things. Also, we have, okay, if you go into security, I think it is, the fingerprint scanner does have some pretty cool features. You can set up individual fingerprint fingers to open up certain applications. So you can use your middle finger by pressing it. You can use that to unlock and go straight to like Google Plus or something. So you can set up individual fingers to open up individual applications. So that is real cool. And I believe that is in fingerprint. I don't know if I can find it. Let me see. I think it's in security. I haven't set mine up yet, but I believe it's in security. Let me see. Fingerprints. So yeah, here you have it. It's called Quick Open App. You can use individual fingers to unlock to individual applications. So that is real nice. I haven't set mine up. I don't really use that. And also you can use your fingerprint or a specific finger to take a photo or answer a call. So these are cool features in here. Not a lot of features, like I mentioned. This is pretty stock Android. And that's about it, I believe, for features. You know, it's pretty stock Android. You do have home where you can choose whichever launcher you desire. This is the launcher that it comes with is pretty stock Android. And then we have Google Now launcher, which I like a little more simply because it has Google Now. Swipe to the left and Google Now is there. So storage, I'll show you that it does have 32 gigabytes of internal storage. I've used 16, and it does support adaptive storage. So you can drop a SIM card in there and you can make the whole storage one big mass storage. So you can, adaptive storage is real nice. Okay, what else we have? All the apps. As far as blow apps, you have Metro PCS apps. You have, I think there are like 4 or 5 of them. And then you have Lookout. I have all those disabled. I'll show you all my disabled applications real quick. Disable. So these are all the apps that you can disable. All the bloat apps. So I do not know how to remove them. I just know how to disable them. But yeah, this connect to PC is a feature that it's cool that they included that also. But overall, the device has been great. No complaints on my part. It's been holding up real good. The main things I enjoy on this device is just the big, beautiful screen. And I enjoy, taking pictures also. The camera's pretty good. So the only other thing is that I almost forgot to mention is the speaker quality, which the speaker being on the back is not the best place to put a speaker, but the speaker is very nice. It's not the loudest, but it will do the job. And I'll go ahead and play a little sample. So I can't complain, $99. There's not much you can complain about here on this device. I like the back also. The back feels like a matte. It's pretty grippy. I'm not gonna say it's a fingerprint. It's not a fingerprint magnet. It does feel real good in the hand, the form factor, it's very thin. The backing, once again, is like a matte. It does, you know, fingerprints. But let's go ahead and go back to the speaker. Let's go ahead and play something. Fingerprint Scanner is just a monster. I like it. We're gonna go ahead and go to my YouTube channel, and we'll play something with music so that we can check out the quality on the speaker. So we'll go ahead and play this one. So here we go. So the speaker's not bad. The speaker's actually pretty loud. It's pretty decent. You know, for 99 bucks, man, come on. It's a great device. I highly recommend it. And that's going to be the end of my review of the ZTE Zmax Pro. It's an awesome device, man. I highly recommend it. If you're looking to buy a device and you're willing to, you know, try and unlock it, I do have some unlock videos on my channel if you want to check those out. And yeah, this is it for my review on the ZTE Zmax Pro. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.